it was just fairy tale stuff that, you know, every time I was, I know this is talking about Liverpool, but I was an Everton fan, and in the garden it was Gary Lineker, you know, taking the ball around and scoring in the cup final, the FA Cup final, to, you know, and you do it and you're doing an in-running commentary of yourself, and that's all you ever used to say, that and the World Cup final. And I did that, you know, on one afternoon in Cardiff, you know, with a team that, you know, were in my heart, that I played for since, you know, I was a young kid, grew up with. It couldn't have been any better for me. Obviously, it was literally a moment that you dream of all your life. You look back on the medals that you've won, but it's really the memories, you know, the medals sort of just bring the memories flooding back. So whenever I look at my collection, I look at that one and think, that was the best day of my life. I wanted to sign for Liverpool. I left Newcastle, and the first thing I did was phone Carra, speak to the manager, and he spoke to him, and, you know, anyway, that time Liverpool wasn't an option. They didn't want me back at that time. I tried my best to get back, and then after that it was a lookout. Who shall I sign for? Who's the best team to sign for? And you know, at the time, I think the main three teams that were seriously in were Hull, were Everton, and were Man United. And, you know, I could have gone to Hull, I suppose, and, you know, but who in their right mind would say, you know, listen, I'm not a fan, you know, I've got to try to play at the best level possible. Liverpool didn't want me at the time, you know, so I signed for Manchester United.